Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing very well today. So in today's video, I'm gonna be honest with you, it's gonna be kind of difficult for me to get back into the groove of filming. I have to say this is my first video actually sitting down and filming, so bear with me if it's a little bit rocky or if it seems like I'm struggling in any way, but 12 days of Vlogmas definitely kind of burnt me out a little bit, working full time and posting 12 consecutive days. So I killed it, not gonna lie, but I definitely was very sick of editing. Not so much filming, but sick of editing and the whole upload process. So I thank you so much for giving me some patience as we begin the new year. Be sure to check out my everyday makeup drawer that I posted not that long ago. I will have that linked down below. That video, I really talked about some makeup products that are on my chopping block, specifically some blushes. And I have to say, I feel like I've been doing a really good job at just going through my collection and figuring out what I want to keep, what I want to declutter and pass on to either family or friends, or maybe if it's gone bad, kind of tossing it. So I apologize that I'm not recording that, but I actually don't like filming declutters because I'm a very indecisive person. So I am so sorry. I can definitely share with you products that I have decluttered if you'd like me sitting here and like talking about those products, but for right now, I'm kind of just doing that on my own. But really quickly, I do want to share with you what's on my eyes because I may get questions. I am actually wearing the Bella Beauty Bar Realm of Fairies palette. So I really like the way that this eyeshadow look came about. I absolutely have been feeling blues lately. I definitely blame It's Just Steph here on YouTube because she really loves blue eyeshadow, and I feel like she's really inspired me to play around with some blues. So this is what the palette looks like, and here is what the inside looks like. This is in collaboration with Sassy Fairy, by the way. So it's Bella Beauty Bar and Sassy Fairy. So I just wanted to let you know that this is what I have on my eyes today in case you were curious. I will try to link down below or at least list out what I'm wearing on my face today because I'm trying to be better at doing that, because sometimes I get questioned about my lip product that I'm wearing in the video or the blush. So I will try my best to always have listed down below what I'm wearing, but bear with me if I don't do that. I'm really sorry if I ever don't do that, but I will try to do that today. So anyways, so sorry for the long-winded introduction. I just wanted to say hello and kind of just let you know that I've really missed filming and I'm really excited to get back into it. I hope that you all are doing really well. I hope that your new year is off to a great start and so forth. So let's get into it. So today's video I'm excited to do because I've actually never done a video like this before. I am going to be looking back at my Sephora purchases from 2024 and just kind of analyzing what I picked up. Do I feel like they were hits? Do I feel like they were misses? Did I return anything? Did I discover some new holy grails, etc., etc.? I feel like this is a really good thing to practice because I feel like I oftentimes purchase so much makeup and I end up decluttering some of it, right? And I definitely don't want to just get into that vicious cycle of doing that. I want to be more conscientious of my purchases, and this month in January, I am going to try my best. It is December 13th when I'm filming this. I'm going to try my best to be on a makeup no buy. I have, with the exception of eyeshadow palettes, I have purchased four eyeshadow palettes so far this year. Well, I guess technically only two, because two palettes that I ordered from Cosmic Brushes, I ordered at the end of December, like the very end. So I don't know if I count that for a January purchase, but I did get them in January. But the Bella Beauty Bar Realm of Fairies, I did purchase in January. And then also I purchased the new Simply Posh Cosmetics Snow Angel palette. So that I also did purchase. And so I have been just trying to Not buy makeup though, except eyeshadow palettes, because I feel like that's kind of where my heart is at the moment. I really want to focus in again on those chopping block products that I mentioned in my everyday makeup drawer, and just kind of playing with all of the new stuff that I got within the last month or so, and just having free reign of my collection. So I want to look back at my Sephora purchases and decide whether or not they were good products, or if I felt like I did a good job at really just trying to decide what I should purchase and bring into my collection. So I am going to be on the Sephora app, and how you can actually check this stuff, in case you were wondering, is if you click on your profile icon, you can go to buy it again. And that's actually where all of your purchases live. It only goes back so far, but I will say it goes all the way back to 2024, beginning of January 2024. So that's what I'm going to start off with. I may not have something for every single month, which is fine, but we will go over just what I purchased in 2024. So I'm going to post pictures here on the screen, and we will go from there. I'm really excited to go over my purchases. All right, so my very first purchase from 2024 from Sephora was actually exactly a year ago. That is so funny. I did not plan that. On January 13th of 2024, I did purchase the Makeup Forever highlighter in the shade Wherever Pearl. And I have to say, I'm happy with this purchase. However, it is not a holy grail highlight in my collection. I do feel like I have others that I like more, but I am happy with that highlight. My friend El Negs here on YouTube, they're always mentioning this highlight on their channel, and I wanted to test it out myself. So I'm really, really happy that I picked this one up. However, it hasn't become holy grail status, but I haven't regretted this purchase by any means. I still think it's very, very beautiful on the skin. So that one I'm happy with, and that was exactly a year ago. Then we have on February 24th of 2024, I purchased a re-up on the Ordinary Azelaic Acid 10% suspension. So this I actually used to use pretty regularly in my skincare routine because I felt like it did wonders for my acne and also for redness. I since have found some other products that do a lot better for me in that area. So I don't regret this purchase because I most likely used it up or used almost all of it. And it's also really affordable. I'm looking at it here and it looks like it's only $12. So I don't regret this purchase. However, this is something that I'm probably not going to be purchasing anymore because I have found some other things that work really well for me. So yes, no regrets here. It's more affordable and it was a product that was really working. I do think that this is a good product for acne, and for brightening the skin. I have just found something more effective, and that is the Cocoa Kind. I think it's like the postbiotic acne serum treatment. I will post a picture on the screen. That is amazing, and it's completely worked wonders for my skin. I also have been incorporating their vitamin C serum from Cocoa Kind. Again, I'll post a picture on the screen. It is wonderful. Okay, so I'm not sure where it cut off because my camera memory card was full, so it did cut off. But basically, I've been loving those two products from Cocoa Kind, the vitamin C serum and the, I think it's called like the postbiotic acne serum. So I've really been enjoying both of those products for acne and for my redness and just brightening the complexion. So no regrets on the Ordinary. That did work for me for some time. Then we have from March 1st, 2024, I purchased two things. So I did purchase the Laneige Lip Sleeping Mask, and this was in cotton candy. So I remember this really went viral, I believe on TikTok and Instagram because of just the way that it looked. It was this really beautiful swirled lip mask, and I have no regrets on picking this one up. I am not super good at using my lip masks, I'll be completely honest with you, but I still really enjoy this formula from Laneige. It's very nice and hydrating and moisturizing, so no regrets there. Also, I picked up from Glow Recipe. This was a mini of the Watermelon Glow Dewdrops, and I don't know why I picked these up. I feel like I was trying these out again, and I actually liked them. I've considered repurchasing them. Actually, I've been more so considering purchasing the e.l.f. version of them, because I do love glowy skin, because I do have normal to dry, and currently, because it's pretty cold here, I actually have been wanting something more moisturizing and just to kind of give some hydration back and glow back to my skin. So anyways, no regrets here. It was only a mini. I was able to finish these up completely, and I really enjoyed them. I wouldn't say they were as effective as I was hoping, but I did like how moisturizing they did feel on the skin. So overall, so far so good. We're already into March, the third month of the year, and so far I'm really happy with everything I picked up. Okay, then it looks like I got a Rouge reward in March, which means that I was able to cash in 2,500 points for a $100 gift card. So that is really exciting. It takes me forever to save up those points. I know that there are some creators here who can literally get, I feel like, a Rouge reward every like few months. That's not me. I feel like I can only get one maybe once a year, if that, because it takes forever to save your points, because the point system is terrible at Sephora and they just do not add up as much as they do at Ulta. So anyways, that was exciting, and I'm pretty sure I used it on this purchase because I have multiple products here. So this is on March 30th. So it seems like this was pretty much right before the Sephora Spring VIP sale, and I picked up the Say Dew Blush in the shade Baby. This is a very light, cool baby pink color, and I have to say I do not regret this purchase at all. However, this is not my favorite formula, and it's not my favorite blush color in the world. I'm happy to have it because I feel like there's a part of me that would always be interested in this product, because I feel like it's that viral hot pink color, but I don't love it, like absolutely love it, but it's not to the point where I would declutter it. It's just an okay liquid blush in my opinion. I did pick up the K-Skin Isle Lip Balm with SPF 30 in the shade Nude Ting. No regrets here at all. I'm very happy to have an SPF lip balm in my collection, and I love that this is a nude color and gives some just beautiful shade to the lips, and I love again that you can get that added protection for your lips. So no regrets at all there. Then we have the Tower 28 Lip Softy in the shade Dulce de Leche. I like this lip balm, but it's not a favorite. But again, no regrets. I feel like I'm someone who really is interested in lip balm. I love lip balm, that I feel like I would have wanted to try it out anyways. Putting on more lip product, I'm wearing the Hard Candy Creamy Lip Oil in the shade Berry Bounce. And just applying a little bit more, I feel like it already kind of went away. No regrets on the Tower 28 lip balm. It's not a favorite formula of mine, but again, I feel like I would have been interested in it anyways. And then from Patrick Ta, this was around the time that he came out with some more shades of his cream and blush duos, and I picked up the shade Not Too Much. Really happy with this purchase. I am taking a break from purchasing from Patrick Ta. I just feel like I'm a little bit turned off by the brand, so I'm happy with the products that I have from him and his line. However, I'm just like, I don't know, I'm a little bit turned off by the brand, but this was definitely not a regret. I really like that cream blush. So yeah, overall, really happy with how I spent that Rouge reward, to be honest. Okay. Then we have this, and I'm definitely regretting one of these, and you already know this was on April 12th, and this is the Danessa Myricks Groundwork Blooming Romance palette. You guys already know that I regret this palette purchase so much. I desperately would want my money back, and I am actually considering posting this on my Poshmark, so I will link my Poshmark down below, so that if you're interested in this palette, I will probably heavily discount it because I just have it sitting there. Like, I'm not using it. I've only used it like once. So definitely regret that. And that was $65. $65. So definitely regret that palette. Something I don't regret, however, I do need to remember to use this summer from Sol de Janeiro, their Rio Radiance SPF 50. So this was a body sunscreen lotion, and this is amazing. It smells so good, and I do feel like it was really effective last summer at protecting my skin. I didn't get any sunburn or anything like that. So far, really happy with this, but I do need to remember to use this before it expires because that was very expensive. That was a $40 sunscreen, which is insane, but it smells amazing and it's SPF 50, and I felt like it was very effective. So there's that. Okay. Then we are getting into the VIB sale. I can tell just because my purchases are starting to pick up a lot in the month of April. So April 14th, I picked up the LYS Beauty Higher Standard Cream Glow Blush Stick in the shade Bubbly. So the thing with this, I don't regret this. However, I did not need another cream blush. Like, I just did not need another cream blush. And I feel like this formula, you know, it's really good, but I feel like the shades that they came out with are all very vibrant and punchy that I feel like I don't wear this color every day. It is very much a spring and summer shade for me. And I try my best not to purchase colors like that or just have few of those in my collection because I don't want something that I can only use like for a quarter of the year or something like that. You know what I mean? I am someone very much who's very seasonal with their makeup. I actually rotate through my makeup seasonally, only like colored cosmetics like blushes and lip products and all like things like that. Even highlights sometimes, but anyways, no regrets. This is a great formula. It performs really well, but I just didn't need another cream blush. You know what I mean? So there's that. Then I picked up the Rare Beauty Soft Pinch Luminous Powder Blush in the shade Hope, and no regrets here at all. However, I am not going to buy any more shades of this blush. You only need one in my opinion, because I feel like some of them can start looking like each other. So I'm happy to have this formula in my collection. I think it's really pretty, but I only need the one, so I'm good to go there. So far, the only major regret is the Danessa Myricks palette, which is good. That is very good. Then we have May. And so there's definitely about like a month in between this purchase, which is nice. I'm glad to know that I took some breaks. Makeup by Mario. This is the Soft Sculpt like liquid bronzer type situation, and I got the shade light medium. Really happy with this product. You guys know that this is one of my best products of 2024, so you know I'm really happy with this product. So no regrets absolutely with that one. Also no regrets was this one. This is the Way St. Bart's Hair and Body Mist. Really love this product. I used the heck out of this summer, or this past summer. Really excited to pull it out again during the spring and summer seasons. So yes, no regrets here. Okay, also no regrets, which is really exciting. Sol de Janeiro, the Beijos de Sol perfume mist. Really happy with this one as well. I really thought about this purchase because I was actually considering not picking up any of this line last summer, and I watched a lot of reviews, and I'm really happy with the one that I decided to go with. So no regrets here. I love Sol de Janeiro mists. Those are never a regret in my opinion, because I use them very regularly. So that one was a huge win. Also, this is a little bit of a bust, but I know that I will get use out of it during the summer. So this is from Say, and it's the Mini Glowy Super Gel in the shade Sun Glow. So this is kind of like their golden bronze kind of super gel, and I'm glad I got the mini, but I'm hoping I get more use out of this during this summer because I do self-tan during the summer, and instead of buying foundations in the shade that I need for my self-tan self, I just mix in a little bit of bronzing drops. And so I've been using this little mini that I have from Drunk Elephant for that, but I'm hoping that I can use this Say super gel in the bronzy shade to hopefully do that with. So I'm really hoping that that is not a regret. However, if I decide that I'm not really going to use this product, I can easily give it to my sister. My sister would love a product like this for sure. Okay, so that was on May 28th. So far, so good. Okay, then we have on June 1st. So this is not that many days like afterwards, but here we are, June 1st. I did pick up the Say liquid bronzer. So this is the Dew Bronze, and this is an okay product. I definitely don't regret it. I was very curious about this formula. I love cream and liquid bronzer so much. So I'm totally okay with this product. I'm fine with it. There's no regrets. I still use it. It's in my collection. You know what I mean? Like all the things. It's not my favorite liquid bronzer. I do prefer the one from Makeup by Mario, but this one is still a really nice formula. I also picked up from Ulla Henriksen. This is their peptide lip treatment in the shade Cocoa Creme. Love this. It's in my purse. I use it regularly. Love a lip balm. I feel like I get use out of my lip balms. So really, really happy with that purchase. And then I did purchase the Rare Beauty cream bronzer for my sister. So that was strictly for my sister, but I did purchase it and she paid me back for it. But anyways, again, really happy with those purchases as well. Okay. Then we have from June 20th. So I waited 19 days to go back to Sephora and make a purchase. And I did pick up the Gisou Honey Infused Hydrating Lip Oil in the shade Watermelon Sugar. So I do not regret this lip oil by any means. However, this is something that's very expensive at $28 that I definitely didn't need. But I feel like I was always going to be very curious about this formula because, again, people talk about it here on social media, and I'm the type of person where I kind of need to get it out of my system sometimes. And this is a very, very nice lip oil. It smells divine, but you don't need it. So take my advice. Do not splurge on these Gisou lip oils because they're very expensive and I don't feel like they're anything special. However, if you want to treat yourself, they're very nice and weighted. They have beautiful shades and they smell so good. So I will finish it up. I will. It's a lip oil. I always finish up lip oils. It's one of the easiest things for me to finish up. So there's no regrets. It's just one of those things where I don't think I'll ever buy another shade. At least I don't think I will. Then I picked up from Summer Fridays another lip butter balm, and this one is in the shade Iced Coffee. Again, no regrets here. I love this lip balm from Summer Fridays. It's probably my favorite lip balm from Summer Fridays. The scent is amazing. It smells so good, and these Summer Fridays lip balms are so nice and hydrating. So again, no regrets about this purchase. Okay. Then we have July 29th, and this was such a fun day for me. I remember going to Sephora on this day with my aunt and my sister. My aunt lives out of state, so she was visiting, and we absolutely love, like, we're the girliest of girls. And so we love going to Ulta. We love going to Sephora, TJ Maxx, Home Goods, like all of the really fun stores. And we all love makeup so much. So anytime she's in town, we always go to at least Ulta together. And I remember this day, she had a gift card from Sephora and she literally just gave it to me, my aunt. And she's like, hey, like, you're probably gonna buy something at Sephora, so just take it. I'm like, okay. So she gave an Ulta one to my sister that she had, and then she gave me the Sephora one. And I remember I was looking around, nothing was really catching my eye, but then I saw that they had the Fleur body mists, and definitely happy with this purchase. This is in the scent Vanilla Skin. I will say I'm a little bit sad that I got the full size. I really wish I would have gotten the mini. I feel like the mini would have been just fine for me. I'm not someone who flies through fragrance that quickly because I like to rotate through my stuff. So I feel like I could have been just fine with the mini, but it's okay. I will use this. I think it's really nice. It's really pretty. I like it. It's just, again, I wish I would have gotten the mini size rather than the full size because it is very big, but really happy with that spray. Okay. On August 2nd, I did get some cream blushes from Haus Labs. I just fell into this complete rabbit hole of these Haus Lab blushes, and I just wanted to try them so badly. They looked so beautiful on social media. And so I picked up two shades, Glassy Lilac, which is a lavender, and Glassy Hibiscus, which is a deep mauve. I do not regret these, but these are very, very dewy on the skin. So I feel like I can't reach for these every day because, again, they're very glassy on the skin. Again, I'm glad I got this formula out of my system. I probably didn't need to buy two, but here we are. You know what I mean? Like, no regrets because I would have probably wanted and been curious about the formula for a while. but I probably didn't need to. And again, they are very, very, very glossy on the skin. So like keep that in mind. But they're beautiful though. If you're someone who has very dry skin, you would probably love those. This was such a great Sephora day, and I remember this was in Corpus, which was really fun. And I remember this trip. It's one of the best trips that we took to Corpus in August of last year. And I purchased two things, and I love these two things. So I purchased the Makeup by Maria dual-ended brush, and it's the F4 brush. I love this brush so much. I use one side for pretty much cream and liquid blush like every day. The other side I love for cream and liquid bronzer. And I have used that brush so consistently, and I also love to travel with that brush because I don't need, it's basically two brushes in one. You know what I mean? Like I'm able to do two things with that brush. So it really does save room when it comes to that. So really happy with that brush for sure. And then I did purchase finally in the full size, the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Primer. And I love that primer so much. It's easily one of my favorite products in my collection and favorite primers in my collection. It's holy grail status at this point. And I had only finished a mini in the past. And so I was so happy to finally buy the full size. So I did. So I'm really happy with those purchases. Okay. Then we have October 4th. So I definitely took some time off in the month of September, my bad, which is nice. And I did purchase the Milk Makeup Mini Odyssey Lip Oil Set. Loved that purchase. So happy with that one. That was a formula from Milk Makeup that I had been really interested about for some time now. So again, I'm really happy with the fact that I now have that formula in my collection. I think it's a really nice, hydrating, comfortable formula on the lips. So that is a huge win. The other just not good products that I purchased, but I did return and get my money back. So that was great. The NARS Pure Luxury Light Reflecting Face and Eye Palette, terrible. I believe I talked about that palette in my worst of 2024 video. So bad. Like that was not a good face palette. It was not very pigmented at all. So that was not a good purchase. However, I did return it and I did get my money back. So I was happy with that. And here I can actually see that I returned it. So I did return it, and then I purchased so this was October 12th. So I returned the palette, and then I purchased the Summer Fridays, the Mini Neutrals Lip Butter Balm set. And I purchased this as a Christmas gift for my sister. So that was the first Christmas gift I got, which was in October. I was really proud of myself, and that was for my sister. So, and she loved it. So very happy with that. Then on November 1st, so I took a little bit of a break again in October. Like I went to Sephora in October, but it was like early October, and then I didn't go back until November 1st, which is really nice. And this is the what is it? The holiday savings event. So this was the like fall VIB sale. And I'm very happy with these purchases as well. So on November 1st, I did pick up the Huda Beauty Easy Blur Natural Airbrush Foundation. I really enjoyed this one. Still testing this product out. This is the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip and Glow Primer. I still don't know how I feel about this one, but I love the Hydro Grip Primer from Milk so much that I feel like I would still enjoy this one, and the fact that it has a glow, I feel like that's really nice. So I am happy with that primer, but I could have maybe waited to get it in a mini. So there's that. Another product that I'm super happy about in this purchase was the Urban Decay Moondust Quad. Love this. I've used the heck out of it so far. It's a great, just kind of quick pull for type of palette, especially when I'm getting ready for work. So really love that one. And then lastly, in this November 1st haul or purchase, I did get the Makeup by Mario Surreal Skin Loose Setting Powder. I love this powder so much. I actually was using it almost nonstop for like a month, and I finally was like, girl, you gotta use something else. So I'm very happy with that. So I'm really happy with the fact that I love what I got during the Sephora VIB sales. Like that's a huge win for me. Then we have on November 5th. So the Sephora VIB sale is still going on. So I did decide to purchase some other things. And I did pick up the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Edit Face Palette in Evil Eye. Super happy with this. I love the Hourglass face palettes so much. I purchased the Dragon one first, which was the lightest shade, and then purchased the Evil Eye one because I wanted both, to be frank with you. I love these palettes so much. I use them so much because they have everything you need for your face in one, and so it's really easy and quick to just kind of throw everything on your face and basically be almost done with your makeup, to be honest. So I love these. I get so much use out of them. And then I also picked up the Huda Beauty Icy Nude eyeshadow palette. No regrets here either. I've only used this palette, I want to say like 2 or 3 times, so I definitely need to dip back into it, but the times I used it, I was very happy with it. So really happy with those purchases. And then I think this was my last haul for the Sephora VIB sale. And this was on November 11th. So I did pick up the Huda Beauty Easy Blur Primer. Really happy with this. I love the way that this feels on the skin. It is really nice and pore blurring, and it just really just like softens the skin. You know what I mean? Like it makes it so nice and smooth. So super happy with that. And then probably my favorite purchase from Sephora this past year in general was the Lawless Forget the Filler in the shade Maple Sugar. I have used the heck out of this lip gloss, you guys. I love it so much. It is so beautiful on the lips. I love the way that they just completely blink out your lips. They make them look so plump and so full. And then the shade Maple Sugar is so good. So that is like a huge win for me. Like I love that lip gloss so much. Also, I'm happy to report that I have found another blush brush that I love, and it's from the Sephora collection, and this is the Pro Blush in number 93. So I always use my Jaclyn and Morphe blush brush. I use it all the time, but I hate that that's not available anymore. So I love now that I have another blush brush that I really love. So in case y'all are wondering and you want to know a type of brush that's good for blush and that I do recommend this one from the Sephora collection, number 93. It has worked really well for me for blush. And then I did pick up the Lawless, the Dreamy Dozen Volume 2 eyeshadow palette. So some of you probably didn't even know that I picked this up, but I kick myself for not picking up the Volume 1 version. I thought it was so beautiful, but I decided against it. And so when they came out with the second volume, I was like, I have to get this because, again, I was regretting not picking up the first one. So really happy with this palette from Lawless. I think it performs really well. It's beautiful. I love the tones. They're so nice and neutral. So really happy with that purchase as well. Then the final purchase from Sephora in 2024 was on December 6th. And this was definitely around the time that they were doing like the 20% off for everyone type thing. And I decided, yes, like I want to use my 20% off coupon. So I did use it on this mainly because my mom, she was wanting to get the Icy Nude palette for my sister for Christmas because it was on her Christmas list. And so I was like, perfect, I have a 20% off. You can get to save some money off of it, and then you can just pay me back, and I'll go pick it up. And then what's it called? I have something I want to get for a friend or a colleague, and then there's something else I want to get myself, right? So that's what happened. So on December 6th, I did get the Lawless Forget the Filler in the shade Velvet. So I love Maple Sugar so much that I wanted another shade. So I got the shade Velvet. I definitely didn't need this one, and I definitely don't love it as much as Maple Sugar, but I still really like it. I still think it's very beautiful. So happy with that one. I did get the Merit Great Skin Instant Glow Serum for a colleague or like slash friend of mine for her birthday. So she had mentioned that she wanted that or wanted to try it for so long, and so I did get that for her. And then again, the Huda Beauty Icy Nude palette I picked up for my mom, for my sister for Christmas, and then she just paid me back. So that is everything. That is everything that I picked up from Sephora in the year of 2024. Overall, I feel like I did a pretty good job of picking up stuff that I use, and I have pretty much formulated my opinions on them. I will say the only thing I really regret is the Danessa Myricks palette. You guys know that already, but at least I can try to sell it and get some money back. So if you're interested, definitely, check out my Poshmark. I'll probably list it, to be honest, because again, I'm just just not using it, and I'd hate for it to just go bad whenever I could literally give it to someone else. You know what I mean? And then I think other than that, for the most part, I'm really happy with everything that I got. I use everything that I got. I feel like, again, it's something that I'm happy to have in my collection. I feel like Ulta is going to be interesting because I do feel like I tend to be a little bit less selective when it comes to Ulta because they carry drugstore. I feel like overall when it comes to drugstore makeup, I'm just so much more willing to pull the trigger because it's less money. You know what I mean? And I feel like it's easier to just buy drugstore makeup, use it. If you don't like it, declutter it because you're not wasting that much, even though that is wasting. It is, I realize. But when it's high-end makeup and it's Sephora and you're spending hundreds of dollars, it's kind of like, I really want to think about these purchases, you know? And I feel like I really do that when it comes to Sephora, especially for the VIB sales. I build my cart and it sits there for like a month. And then I'm really, really thinking and analyzing through, what do I want from this sale, you know? And I'm very happy with my purchases because of that. So that's a really great thing that I started doing, and hopefully I can continue doing that this year. I will say something that I want to do this year in 2025 is not participate in the fall VIB sale. I only want to participate in the spring one because Black Friday literally comes right after the fall Sephora VIB sale, or like the Sephora holiday savings event. And so I feel like I don't need to purchase much from Sephora because I can just get stuff on Black Friday. And I would much rather have money saved for Black Friday than for the Sephora holiday savings event. Another reason I don't want to participate in the fall Sephora sale is because they literally do the 20% for all in December. You saw that, and they've been doing that for the past like 2 or 3 years. So I just want to just take advantage of other sales, and if there's something at Sephora that I really want and they didn't go on sale for Black Friday, then I can at least purchase it during the 20% for all sale. So anyways, that is everything that I purchased in Sephora of 2024. Let me know, how were your purchases from Sephora last year? Are you happy with your purchases? I definitely am for the most part, but if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Also, I would love for you to subscribe and be a part of my YouTube channel family here. Thank you so much for watching, and I will go ahead and see you in my next video. Bye!